A Crow of His Own, written by Megan Dowd Lambert and illustrated by David Hyde Costello. When Larry was called off to new opportunities, Sunrise Farm suddenly found itself without its prized rooster. The animals overslept and no one knew what to do. Not to worry, soothed Farmer Jay. We have a plan, added Farmer Kevin. Their plan turned out to be a scrawny little guy named Clyde. Well, hello there, neighbors, he stammered. The animals yawned and shuffled their feet. Uh-oh, not much pep in his step. He's certainly no Larry. Roberta was nothing if not a motherly goose. After taking a gander at Clyde, she took him under her wing. Welcome, she chirped. I'm Roberta. Hello, he replied shyly. Don't worry about the others. They just miss Larry, she assured him. Who's Larry? Inquired Clyde. The animals gasped. Only the best rooster ever. Take it straight from my mouth. He was more than that. He was a genius. The animals' words left Clyde in a state of speechless distress. There now, Clyde, Roberta began. Larry wasn't a genius. He just made quite a show of it. A show? Huh? Clyde mused. Thanks, Ruby, you're the best. It's Roberta, she sighed. Clyde spent the whole day gathering props, designing his costume, and choreographing a sublime two-step. He hardly slept a wink that night. Could he do it? Could he live up to Larry's legacy? Could he put on a show of a crow? Alas, he overslept. Who ever heard of a rooster sleeping in? He's a worthless chicken. Enough. Give the poor guy a break. And now I'm late getting the morning cream up to the house. After recovering from his initial embarrassment, Clyde hurried past the disapproving hens and rededicated himself to rehearsing. I'll be on my grade A game tomorrow, he assured Roberta. As the sun peeked over the hillside the next day, the weary Clyde assumed his position atop the coop, opened his beak, and promptly fell to the ground with an undignified croak. Are you okay? Fussed Roberta. Clyde was not okay. He was humiliated. He had a crick in his comb, his right wing was all wrong, and his waddle, well, his waddle was a wobbly wreck. And yet Clyde was determined to get back in the saddle, so to speak. Oh my, said Farmer Jay. Try again, encouraged Farmer Kevin. Try again he would, but adding a dramatic aerial entrance didn't work out so well the next morning. As the animals trudged away, disgruntled and dismayed, Roberta stayed behind with Clyde. I'll never be a showman like Larry, lamented Clyde. Even though she was a goose, Roberta clucked with pity. Oh, Clyde, she implored, forget about Larry. Just crow your own crow. Crow my own crow? Huh? He snuffled. What about the show? No lights? No costumes? Definitely forget about those, Roberta advised. Even the mustache? Clyde asked. Save it for special occasions, she answered. Would you listen to me practice? I'd be honored. And the next morning, cock-a-doodle-doo! Enough to give you goosebumps, exclaimed Roberta. Is that Clyde? It's not so much like crowing, but crooning, with a little warble at the beginning and a crescendo at the doodle and that raspy growl in the middle of the do. And with that, Clyde took a deep breath, gave a shake of his comb, and called out another crow of his own. I knew you could do it, Clyde. The end.